Ciao ragazzi, tutto ragazzi bene. Translated from my quarter Italian to my 3/4 Norfolk. Hey guys, how's it all going? Thanks for joining me. Brett's Fishing Diaries. We're on the end of an extremely windy pier. I haven't fished the end for a while, normally for this reason, but it's a very hot day. There's a cloud in the sky. If I sit over by that building out of the wind, it's going to be too hot. It's a short session. Well, I always say that, don't I? But it's only planned as a short session. The main reason I'm coming out, because my main video for this weekend is going to be tomorrow. I'm going, me and Matt are going to Oak Farm again, which we haven't been to for a little while. Try and get a PB out of that lake. And I know a lot of people prefer my sea fishing videos, so I thought I'd do a quick one. The other reason is, got myself a new tool. The old Veals bait mate thing. Keep seeing them being used on videos, and been doing a little bit of spending the last couple of nights. I've been saving up for a little while, ready for winter, to get some winter gear, all new rigs I want to make up, warmer clothing and all that. So last night I did a little bit of spending on Temu, because that's the cheapest, and I picked this up. Although I got this on eBay, I think this was £9, I think. Probably get it cheaper elsewhere, but it looks like a handy tool, and I want to start making some neater baits, because I want a cod this year. I'm desperate for a cod. We tried last year, me and old Woody. I think probably next Friday we might be fishing together. He don't do a lot of fishing. Well, he don't do any normal fishing during the summer, other than trying to get some mackerel for the winter. So hopefully me and Woody will be out soon on the cod hunt. Maybe with Dan as well. Maybe got a bird's eye. Give that another crack. So yeah, it'd be nice to get a cod this year, guys. Looks like I've missed out on a PB bass this year. All I've had is schoolies. I think, going on my experience last year, I think they're pretty much gone by the end of October now, so we've got a little bit of time. I might still catch one, you never know. But we're here. I've got mainly squid, and I've got a few other odds and ends that a guy gave me at the end of his session the other day. Some massive prawns. So I think I'm going to do a prawn wrap and a squid wrap. Get used to this, although it looks fairly simple, really. So yeah, I'm just getting sorted, so I just thought I'd come out for a couple of hours while the weather's nice, so we can't get a fish. Because it's getting terrible. Everyone is catching, except me. If it continues, I'll end up with about 100 subscribers left. But there you go. That's fishing, isn't it? Not everyone can be lucky, or put up a video just when they catch. Let's get set up. Right, I'm going to let you watch me bait up just so you can laugh at me. Right. See, I've got lovely big prawn here. I'm going to leave it with the shells on and everything. This is the smaller one, I think. This is the match one. So we can put that on there. And then put your hook on there. Oh, you wouldn't even see me, Jason. Start lashing it on. That looks like cod bait to me. Not that I'm expecting to get one today, like. I need some stronger elastic. That should do. There we have it. We'll put a squid on the bottom one and we'll get going. Just for a giggle, I had a Chinese last night. So my bit of squid. Sweet and sour squid. Let's get out of there. We're fishing, guys. Hang on, can you see me? I'm loving it here on the end, although it is windy, and I'm sorry if it comes through the shock. The shock normally does its job. But without that wind, that would be so hot. I bought another toy the other day. One of those Wi-Fi mics. Try and cut out the wind noise. And then when I'm walking about, especially on a meet-up, and I'm, you know, you can hear what's going on. I don't like it, guys. I tried it. I weren't fishing, I was just walking about all along the quay there with my camera, trying it, and I just didn't like it. Like, it was good, you could hear me and there was no wind noise, but it cut out every other bit of noise as well. Just normal, everyday noise. So it's like I was filming with the sound off, and then they're rating over the top. Didn't like it. Didn't like it, guys. So actually Vern warned me about that. It sort of cuts out everyday noise and it sounds a bit weird. He's right. I didn't like it at all. So I've sent that back. That was worth a shot. Something tells me I'm going to catch. I don't know why I'm optimistic today, because it's been pants. They're not just for me, for everybody. But then you keep seeing these odd pictures come out where people are catching massive bass and pulling whiting out. And I ain't seen a whiting in ages. Weeks and weeks and weeks. So yeah, oh, that's the other thing I bought, which I've never bought before in my life. And I feel proper old. You know, I bought, you didn't see me wear them yet, but I bought those waterproof, windproof trousers that pull up over my jogging bottoms. But they're too loose at the top, the elastic is not elasticy. So I've just bought a pair of braces. Rock on Tommies. Never worn them before. They were only £3. So they're coming. I bought a cheap new fleece type thing, but it's not going to be waterproof. So I just need, a bit like the trousers, I need a thin waterproof jacket really to go over whatever I'm wearing. So I'm going to have a look about. Bought a load of beads and swivels, clips. hooks and stuff. So I'm going to start making some new rigs, ready for the winter. I'm going to give it a good go this winter. This year I'm not going to be in pain like I was last year, so I'll be able to stick it out more. Got my little gas cooker now, thanks to Dave, so I can cook myself something at night, whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a good go. I should be high and dry. Actually, I got a new thing for Wanda today, off my sister. I don't know if somebody give it to her. But it's like a rain cover, right? Goes over the entire scooter, bit in the middle. It's got a bit for your head. So it's like one of them, what they call them? Pooch? No. Poncho. But it's a massive thick one for your scooter, but there's a little bit for your head. So you just see, you wouldn't even see the scooter, you'll just see this little head going down the road. So I'll be using that at some point. Right, I'm going to have another coffee because that was nice. And keep an eye on these rods and I'll bring you back in a bit. I forgot to mention, I don't know if anyone's interested in this, but I normally say it anyway. I've just got the one rod with me, and I've got my old faithful Fladden, which I haven't used in ages. I can't remember the last time I caught a fish on it. It's still my favourite rod. But I've kind of been swept away by my Shakespeare salts the last few months. Because I do like them. But I made a vow today. I'm going to keep using my Fladden now until I catch a fish on it. Especially as it comes into winter, it's important for me to catch my first cod on it. Sounds silly, I know, but it's just a sentimental thing. So if I come next Friday on the pier, I'll be the Fladden, which I'll use up close, and then for distance I'll bring one of my Sonic SK3s, which I haven't used for a while, and I love them, and like cast the furthest with one of them. So that'll be the plan. But yeah, every time I'm fishing now until I catch one, I'm going to be using the Fladden. So yeah. Will it be today? Will it be the huge unpeeled prawn or the sweet and sour squid? I'm sure the sweet and sour's disappeared now, probably along with the squid. Been a lot of crabs around. We'll give it another 10 minutes, then I'll check the baits. It's 1:15. High tide, I think, was 20 past 11, and that was a high tide as well. I came down past Hardy's, and that was right up to the road. I nearly stopped and fished at Hardy's, but because we're now on the way down, well, no, it's normally a nightmare there. But I do need to go back there and have another session there. So we'll do that soon. So I'll see you in a bit when I'll reel these in. crabs are on the fest. Well, as per usual, my quick session has turned into 3 hours so far. Not a single bite, guys. Come back stripped every time. So there's a shitload of crabs out there. I've just put prawn on each hook again, cast out, last cast. So what I'll do is I'll add this video, or this will be the beginning of tomorrow's video. So, bit of sea fishing, bit of carp fishing. We'll see if we can get anything on this last cast. Terrible. Can't catch sea fish this year. It's just awful. There you go. Alright guys, 4 hours without a bloody bite, that's me done. Okay, right, well it's not the end of the video. Let's say, I'm gonna keep filming tomorrow. So for me it'll be tomorrow. For you, it's gonna be a click. Don't know what's going on. Everybody's catching except Bretsky. Blanksy. So I shall see you in a second at the lake and we'll chat some more. Take care. Bye. Well, good morning. We have arrived. We were going to Oak Farm. I guess because we're on the last legs of the good weather, everyone's decided to go fishing. That was full. Couldn't get in anywhere. So we come to Marsh View, but the Carp lake is full. Dog walkers. So we're trying out their course lake, which we haven't done before. I'm here with Matty's in the next swim. Throwing in bricks. So to scare them all to death, they just float to the top. Yeah, so it's a lovely looking little thing. I'll show you around in a minute. There are carp in here up to about £7, and then it's a mixed species. So we've got roach, rudd, perch, tench. I'd love a PB tench. I think my PB is £3, so I can get one over that. I'll be very happy. Bream, and God knows what else is in here. So I've got two rods. Setting up the main rod with me tying up boilie on a hair with some free offerings in the PVA mesh. I'm going to put that out to this little island here, and I'll fish the other one right close with my normal spam. sweet corn. You know the drill. So I'm going to get this one put in, and then I'll bring you back. It's our beautiful mix for the day, for the ground bait. Strawberry, raspberry, banana, tuna, and sweet corn. What fish can't resist? Right, so we got a cube of spam on a herring. Just load up the feeder with the old concoction of Bretsky. And wait for a PB. Beautiful day. Luckily I've got this tree here. It's going to come round in a bit and cook me. But there's not hardly a cloud. There's not much wind. So it's going to get hot. Luckily I've got my Mountain Dew. Hell yeah, brother. Just been seeing Matt. He's now setting up his second rod. He's actually got a camcorder and tripod today. He's going to have a go at doing his own channel. Calamity Fishing with Matt. That's him to a T. He is a proper calamity. Calamity Tangler. So I'm going to help him a bit. I'll put a link in the description. I don't know if that'll be this time. Might be the next time. I'll help him with his editing and get him up and running. So, yeah. He's going to have some fun with himself. Lots of movement. These are the fisheries I always used to fish. You just don't know what you're going to pull out. So I've started off with a cube of luncheon meat, just to avoid the little ones for now. But we are doing a multi-species challenge with points. 1 point per fish, 5 points for each different species. So if you start pulling them out, or scale down and start pulling out the little one. But there was just a couple next to Matt. They've been here 3 hours and not caught nothing, so they buggered off. So I'm going to chillax for a bit and I'll bring you back in a minute. That's a bit of a shitter. Just had a main carp rod with the boilers on. I had to pull that in and retire that. Just found out there's only one rod per angler on this lake, which I didn't realise. Apparently it's on the ticket. There you go. We're down to one rod. Doesn't matter. We'll still catch. Mate's still can't work out his camera, so it'll be about 2 years before his channel gets up running. It's a nice little lake though. Had a couple of taps on the spam, but no takes yet. So I might try a couple of bits of sweet corn. Got some maggots. Matty bought some maggots. So yeah, let's have a look at this. Yep, completely untouched. So I'll refill the feeder. Try a couple of bits of sweet corn. Let's see what the other couple left. Been here 2 hours now, not a single bite. Tried spam, sweet corn. I've now got some maggots on. I've never blanked freshwater fishing. Better not happen today. Been blanking all over the sea. But we've still got a few hours, so I live in hope. Otherwise I might as well just give up fishing. Call it Brett's Waffling Channel. But it's still a nice day chilling. It's so peaceful here. It's lovely. Sun's now starting to come round. Yeah. I ain't even got anything to really waffle about today. Yeah, I'll bring you back in a minute if anything happened. Yeah, I was quite happy with that tool, that baiting up tool, although I found it a bit hard to get it back off the tool. So I saw another one they do, the one with the 2 prongs. That looks a lot easier, so I've ordered one of them. Oh, I just saw a fish jump over there. Yeah, so we'll give that a go. Do some sort of squid and mackerel wraps, and do a load of pulley pedal rigs. Just waiting for my beads and stuff to turn up. Swivels and what have you. I'll sit down one night when they arrive, make a load of rigs up. Get ready. Well, I've switched to a float now. Kept feeling every time I pulled the weight out, it was like it had a bit of a tug on it. So it must be really soft silt there, so I must have been burying it. So I've got a float that's sitting there lovely. The bait will be just sitting on the top of the surface. Beautiful. should see the bikes now. Random interesting fact time. I was watching this history program the other day about this castle in England somewhere. I forget about it, what it was called or where it was. They were saying in the 1600s or 1700s, whenever it was, and used to have the rifles with the musket ball, and you'd have to like jam the gunpowder down and all that, fire your shot. Trouble is, it would take too long to reload, and if you had loads of people coming into the castle, you know, getting invaded or whatever, you'd have to have loads of pikemen there to help. And then some dude invented the bayonet to go on the rifle. So, and it had a slot in it and then a little L bit. So you pushed the bayonet on and locked it into place, twisted it. So you could be the rifleman and the pikeman at the same time. And that is why your light bulb has the bayonet fitting. Because you push it in and twist it to lock it. How about that? Brett's random fact corner. I'll find out another interesting fact for the next video. I love Google, you know. That is my best mate, as well as YouTube. I must Google 40, 50 times a day, trying to find out stuff. You know, you ever do that? Why do we call this this? And where did that phrase come from? And who invented this? And all that kind of stuff. I do it all the time. Especially science. You know when you call someone piss poor? Oh, they ain't got a pot to piss in. That's actually quite interesting. Don't know what times these were. But going back, poor people used to have a pot and they used to piss in it. And they'd use that to tan leather with. So they were leather tanners with their own pee. So they were piss poor. And that's how they earned their money. And the really poor ones didn't have a pot. Didn't have a pot to piss in. I love facts like that, you know. Can you imagine if we'd had Google when we were kids? Kids don't realise how good they got it. They don't have to think about nothing, do they? It's right there. When I was a kid, if I wanted to know something, the first thing you did was ask your parents. They didn't have a clue. You could ask your teacher, but that runs the risk of getting an hour's lecture about the subject. Other than that, you had to go to the library. You could be there for hours trying to find the right book to get the answer you want. Well, still nothing. I better not blank today, I swear to God. Someone's working over there and that noise is doing me head in. It's ruined the peace. And they know I'm fishing. Matt ain't had a bite neither. He has started filming though, he's doing it on his phone. Calamity fishing with Matty. Pulled all of my stuff pulled all our gear with our trailer. As he's putting it along, it was all falling off. I should have filmed it for his intro. I'm going to be on behind him collecting it all. When he went in my garden, in my backyard to get the trailer, he come out and buggered over. He's a boy. No, I think I'm going to have to throw a little more of my ground bait in, trying to attract some fish. This is really looking piss poor. Right, I'll bring you back. Sun's, sun's burning the back of my neck, so I gotta be cool. Fresh breath of Bel Air. There is nothing happening here. We're resorting to dad jokes in a minute. What did Yoda say when he saw him? What did Yoda say when he first saw himself in 4K? HDMI? Matt just assaulted me with some milk. How dare he? Right, I'm switching off now. 1:10. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Sea fishing shit, freshwater fishing shit, and it ain't just me. Nobody else is caught on this lake. Not even that big of a lake. It's more of a pond. I got spam on, for crying out loud. Normally within seconds fish are on there. And what is going? Is there some kind of weird pressure I don't know about in the air? Has the moon changed? There's some gravitational pull that's keeping all the fish on the bottom unable to move. Unreal. The geezer opposite me though, he's put about 3 kilos of food in front of him. They're probably all over there munching on that. Yeah. So what are you doing? What's happening in your life? Was that a bite or was that the wind? Seeing things now like a mirage. Well, I have officially tried everything. Maggots, sweet corn, spam, bread, boilies. bottom, on the surface, on a float halfway. I have done everything today, not a bite. And nobody else has had anything either. Unbelievable. So, I shan't bother bringing you back now unless I catch a fish. So when you next see me, I'll either have a fish or it'll be goodbye. Funny old game. Right. Should we call it, Matt? We're calling it. What a disastrous day. I had a little tug in the first half an hour and had some maggots on. That's it. Matty's pretty much had the same. Nothing. I ain't seen anybody else catch. That's 2 days of blanking. I can see why you subscribe. Thank you. It's still been a nice day. Hey, by the lake, with nature, nice weather, nice chat with Matty, because that's all we had to do. Yeah, what else is there to say? Pants. So we're packing down, going home. I think I'll have a vodka tonight to celebrate my valiant effort. So thanks for joining me, guys. Next time you see me, I'll be sea fishing. I think this is it now for fresh water till next summer. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Tight lines, calm lines. Take care. Bye bye.